welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified for all my future videos. Vamos a empezar. In today's video, we're going to do a rainbow ombre with polygel, and in order to do that, first you have to prep. Prep is the most important thing to do when you're doing any type of nail. Push that cuticle back, get all the nasty gunk out of your cuticle, and then with a cuticle bit or with a cuticle nail cutter, whatever you prefer, you just take out the dead skin very, very carefully. Dust that cuticle off, and then with a nail filer, you just buff the top of your nail. Make sure you don't do it too hard. You don't want your nails to be very thin. So just make sure you're just taking off the shine of your nail, and that will help polygel, acrylic, whatever you're using to just stick properly. Once you're all finished with that, just make sure you grab some alcohol, clean the nails off gently, and then you want to put a pH bond and a primer just so everything adheres very correctly. Then you grab any type of nail glue that you may have, put them on the tips, and then you just put them on your fingers very lightly. Just make sure you don't get it on your skin. Then with a cutter, you want to cut them down a little. I just didn't want these sharp claws for this look in particular, but you know, if you know me, I will do it in the future. Then with the nail filer, you want to make sure that those tips are nice and crisp. I personally like to buff my tips because I think that the base coat will stick better, but if you don't prefer, that's totally up to you. This is just what I've learned from other amazing YouTubers out there. Just make sure you buff them out and everything will stick properly. With polygel, you definitely need a nail surface cleanser or some 70% alcohol, whichever one that you have. Then with my Model 1's base coat, you have to put a nice thin layer on every single nail and make sure you have a UV light accessible and cure it for at least 30 to 60 seconds. Then I'm going to be using my handy dandy Savvy Land Pink. It's the cutest hot pink ever, and this is the first time I've used the Savvy Land brand, and the consistency, let me tell you, is amazing. Like, I really, really love this consistency. It's like mantequilla. Then you're just going to start from the tip, and you're going to drag it down. With ombre, you definitely need to be patient. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just start with one bead at a time. Tip down, drag it towards your cuticle, and you just little by little, you'll get that nice ombre effect. My Model 1's in the color Soft Pink, which is also one of my favorite polygels. I think I have a lot of favorites, But you just use one bead at a time, starting at your cuticle, and do not get this on your skin because it hurts so much when you cure it on there. Just be very gentle, and like you see, just make sure you're getting it off of your cuticle. You don't want to cure it on there. So just little by little, bead by bead, and just blend it up towards the tip, and that's what gives you the ombre effect. We're going to do the same process now in the color purple of Savilands, from the tip down to the cuticle. Make sure you're doing paciente and just be chill. Like, do not stress if it's not coming out right. Like, practice really does make perfect when it comes to polygel. Again, I'm going to use my absolutely favorite Model 1 Soft Pink. You're going to start at the cuticle, and my recommendation if you are a beginner is definitely have that right balance between liquid to product ratio. You don't want to flood your cuticle, but you also don't want your product to get stuck to the brush. So just balance the two and you'll definitely get it in due time. But start from the cuticle and drag down, and that's how you'll get your nice ombre effect. It definitely took me a couple of times to get that nice ombre effect, but you'll get it. It takes time. Déjenme saber what you all think about this video so far. Comment down below. I would love to interact with all of you. For now, I'm gonna turn up this music, and I hope you all enjoy. with my Model 1's clear, and I'm just going to encapsulate, aka just put a clear coat of Polygel to make sure that all the design, all the hard work that I did when I file it, it doesn't go away. Now with some alcohol, just take out all the sticky residue that the Polygel will leave behind, and then you're going to get a 180 grit file, and you're just going to use the harder side to file the top to make sure that everything's nice and smooth, nice and even. And I'm just going in with the cuticle towards the tip and just crisping it all up. alcohol, I just went with my top coat from Model 1s, and I wanted to go with a simple cuticle gem look. I mean, there's a lot of colors going on already, so I just decided to play it safe. I used the smallest gems that I had, and with my wax pencil, I just put the gems in one by one and made sure that the placement was perfect. Cuando terminas with your gems, you want to put a top coat on every single one of the nails, and remember you do need a UV light for Polygel, and you want to cure the top coat for 60 seconds in order for it to be completely dry. And what I love about Model 1's top coat is that it doesn't have a sticky layer when you're done. So that's how it looks. That's the finished product. You want to put some cuticle oil just to nourish your cuticles and bring them back to life. But this is the final look. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up.